Streaming live, tackling the topics everyone's talking about online. Share, engage, interact. This is Newsfeed Now.
A good Wednesday afternoon to you, and thanks for joining us for Newsfeed Now. I'm Mallory Brooks in for Aaron Noah, and hope you are having a great Wednesday so far. We are beginning with a story we've actually covered before, a viral story of a camel that sat on a woman and she bit the camel to get him off of her. Now the truck stop where it all happened is trying to turn a negative into a positive. Dion Gilroy reports.
I thought it was pretty neat.
Truck driver James Sorrells is having a ball talking about this Tiger truck stop billboard. The sign along I-10 East between the Lobdell and Gross Tate exits reads, "Stop in for gas and a bite next exit." The play on words is in reference to a Florida couple's run-in a few months ago with Casper the Camel. The story went international, and now the truck stop is biting back. As you can see, Casper's back there in his own world eating a little grass. We, of course, don't want to disturb him, but the people who work at this truck stop say that camel, his international fame, has brought in more business.
There has been an uptick in, I would say, more family-oriented business. Okay. I mean, we're going to get our truck drivers no matter what. It's brought in some that probably normally wouldn't have stopped.
The Tiger truck stop is known for its exotic animals. Casper getting even more time in front of the camera.
You know, ow, buddy, I don't want my hair done.
Sorrell says the sight is worth it.
Stop and see him. He's pretty neat.
Dion Gilroy, Fox 44 News.
A story that is actually hard to believe. What a story. Dion, thank you so much for that report. A lot of people will be visiting to see that camel now. An East Texas student is being hailed a hero. A genuine concern to help made all the difference for one teacher's life. My Owens reports.
A day inside Jacksonville ISD High School.
You need a pass or you got one? I was trying to eat lunch, but I couldn't find a spoon.
Turned into a life or death situation for one teacher.
That's when the blood clot really occluded the brain. And I didn't know anything was happening. I didn't feel anything.
Suffering from a stroke after doctors say there was a blood clot in her brain.
I thought I knew the signs of a stroke. I thought I knew what to expect if something like that were to happen, but I found out I was very wrong.
Lucky for Miss Goen, freshman Tykeria Montgomery was on her way to save her. She just didn't know it yet.
She came and she opened the door for me just fine. I didn't think anything was wrong. Then she told me she needed to find a spoon. I realized something was wrong then because she said she needed a spoon for her lunch and all her lunch was spilled.
Montgomery hasn't had any formal medical training, but one day she learned from a social media app the signs of someone having a stroke, not knowing she would need to know them for her own teacher.
I said, "Can you smile?" She didn't smile. She didn't say anything. She started stumbling and I helped her to the floor. And then I asked could she speak a full sentence. She didn't say anything. I asked could she raise her hands. She didn't say anything.
When Montgomery called for help, she had no idea her life-saving actions would land her right in City Hall being honored. In front of family and friends, the Jacksonville fire chief recognized Montgomery for her actions. But she says this is just the beginning.
A long road ahead of you if you really want to be that doctor.
Like I always wanted to help people.
With a big welcome back, Ms. Goen says without the Jacksonville community, family, and of course, Tykeria, she wouldn't be here today. My Owens, KETK News.
What an amazing story. Mai joins us now live. That is such an inspirational story, rather. Talk about being in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, most definitely. She had no idea just going down to visit her teacher, needing help with some homework, that she would be ending up saving her life. It's crazy.
Unbelievable. How inspiring was it to be able to talk to her and hear her story?
Yeah, it was incredible to kind of just talk to her because she was so shy and kind of timid while we were walking through the high school and as we approached her teacher's classroom. And I asked her multiple times, how did it feel? And she was just like, I mean, I just did what I had to do. So that kind of humility is just inspiring.
So amazing, and what a great example for others, especially I love you talking about her humility. She is truly an example for her peers.
Yeah, absolutely.
How inspiring is it to cover stories like this? We talk about all of the bad news that we do in the world. There is so much bad news that we cover. And then you get to do a story like this, a good news story with such a happy ending. What does this mean to you?
Yeah, this is why we are in the business. I mean, well, at least this is why I wanted to be in the business. Because you take stories like this where people don't think that they're doing anything extraordinary. They're just going about everyday life. They're doing what they're supposed to do. And they don't realize how much good they're doing or how many lives they're touching just by doing what they do on a regular basis. So it's these stories like this that keep me pushing and staying in the industry.
Absolutely amazing. You did a wonderful job with the report. We need more stories like that in the world. We appreciate you for sharing it with us and taking time for Newsfeed Now. Thank you, Mai.
Thank you.
Now to a tragic story we've been covering over the past 24 hours. An hours-long standoff in New Jersey between two suspects and police ended with multiple people dead, including one officer. And according to authorities, the suspects targeted the location they attacked. Reed Binion reports.
A chaotic scene unfolding in Jersey City Tuesday following reports of an active shooter standoff inside a local bodega. Heavily armed officers blocked off streets. Schools were placed on lockdown.
Well, my daughter actually told me that there was a shooting in the area. So they actually, yeah, she said it was an active shooter scenario. They actually do drills for it.
What led up to the standoff is still being investigated, but according to police, the situation began with the murder of a police officer about 40 miles south at a cemetery and included a stolen vehicle.
One stolen U-Haul vehicle that may contain an incendiary device that has since been taken from the location and is being examined by our bomb squad members.
The standoff at the bodega reportedly started around noon.
Our officers were under fire for hours.
I heard over 200 gunshots.
3 other officers were wounded in the gunfire but are expected to survive. 5 people were found dead inside the bodega. Police believe 2 suspects were among those that died.
There are days that require us to stop and think about what it means to put on a uniform every day. And God knows this is one of those days.
I'm Reed Binion reporting.
Reed, thank you. Absolutely devastating. Now to Florida, where 5th graders at one Florida elementary school are giving back to those less fortunate. For the 10th straight year, students in Ms. Godfrey's class, they're making scarves for the homeless. Daniel Smithson reports.
For the 10th straight year, 5th graders in Donna Godfrey's class at Oriole Beach Elementary School in Gulf Breeze have been making scarves for the homeless this school year. On Saturday, they will drop off 75 or more scarves to Loaves and Fish's Soup Kitchen in Pensacola, where they will be distributed to the homeless to keep warm this winter.
I decided that we needed to, as children and as just people of the society, know how to give back.
Godfrey taught the students how to crochet towards the beginning of the school year. Some students spend days and even weeks making the scarves, something student Samuel Patrick feels is rewarding.
We're making them for the homeless because we know when it's Christmas time it's always really cold, and we're just giving back to our community.
Samuel showed off his scarves to News 5, each tagged with a special message.
It says, Ms. Godfrey just told us to put our age because she said it's always so heartwarming when you get to see their happy faces.
Samuel's classmate Erin Ortiz says she is excited to make the homeless smile.
It makes me feel happy because I made something for them and I made their day, I guess.
Godfrey says she has had former students reach out to her who say they still make scarves using lessons taught in the 5th grade. Be somebody who makes everybody feel special. Reporting in Gulf Breeze, I'm Daniel Smithson, WKRG News 5.
An amazing thing for these kids to learn. Be someone who makes everybody feel special. Daniel, I absolutely love that story. How inspiring.
Oh, it's awesome. You know, I got to the school yesterday and the kids were just so excited to walk the scarves. They eat on.
Very sweet. And those scarves were impressive. Those were great scarves that they made. That can't be easy.
Oh, yeah. They were, some of them had different colors. And they were really excited to show off scarves off on Saturday.
certainly something these students will never forget, and they will carry with them their entire life. Thank you so much for covering this story. We appreciate you, Daniel. Just absolutely love it. In a good mood now. Daniel, thank you. Well, sometimes something wrong turns out to be right. An elderly Albuquerque woman in need of a walker mistakenly calls the wrong place. However, the people on the other end of the line make it turn out all right. Brittany Bate reports.
And I was wondering if you had a tall walker for a 5-foot person.
After 4 unanswered calls, Bernice decided to leave a voicemail. She thought she was calling a medical supply store.
If you do, would you please call?
But had accidentally got the last digit wrong. She had actually been calling a special agent at the Bernalillo County District Attorney's Office.
I put it on speakerphone and played it for everybody. It was a different kind of missed call, and it was kind of cute and humorous at the same time.
When he called back to sort things out,
She just said, "I'm been trying to get a hold of anybody with a walker."
instead of just telling her she had the wrong number, the special agent and other analysts decided to find the walker for her.
We might have purchased 3 walkers before we got it right.
Then yesterday, 8 employees with the DA's office showed up at her door to surprise her with it.
This is about right, guys.
Is that right? It can go lower. Do you want it lower?
And the surprise did not stop there.
How much do I owe you?
0.
All of the employees chipped in, paying for the walker themselves. But the thoughtful gift was just part of her excitement.
They all want-
you bought me lots of hugs.
They all wanted to meet you.
Brittany Bade.
Oh, I just love you to pieces.
KRQE News 13.
Just the sweetest story ever. So touching. Now that we have heard all of these feel-good stories, people making a difference, go out, do something kind today. Donate, give someone your time, compliment them. It truly will make a difference, and it'll make you feel better too. Everybody wins. Thanks for joining us for Newsfeed Now. We can't wait to see you back here at 11 tomorrow. Have a great afternoon.
6, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8,